Prepare to witness the unparalleled dominance of Seth Scump Abner during the 2016 Call of Duty Black Ops 3 season, a year where he truly embodied the title of the King. Leading OpTic Gaming, Scump secured multiple major tournament victories, including the CWL Stage 1 playoffs, CWL Anaheim, and CWL Orlando. His exceptional performance throughout the season earned him the prestigious title of Esports Console Player of the Year at the 2016 Esports Awards. Join us as we relive the electrifying plays and unforgettable moments that defined Scump's legendary 2016
with an
run.
AR in his hands going up against the likes of Formal.
Oh, Scump gets another big two. They're gonna break in. Karma comes from the back, and now OpTic Gaming regains control. Still holding on to a pretty narrow lead here. HC out for Scump. Can it connect? No flak jacket there. He's gonna turn and burn another. Scump going huge when his team needs him. He's 29 and 16, making 30.
Right now.
He's on a 5 streak, 75 off his Lightning, and Scump, the king, is taking control.
He's got one player. Oh my! Just turns, burns, Colcha, and he's going to earn the Hellstorm and Lightning in the process, and he's going to call these in, try and take players out as they try and attack this hill in the final seconds.
Right. He's got kinetic armor. 13 and 6. We watched him off the break last time. We'll see how he plays things out here. Crimsic still the one in charge of bunker duty. Gets one kill. Formal finds a second. Nihil does trade one back out. Map control going over to OpTic Gaming momentarily. It's just one player remaining for Jester on the map.
Pops his kinetic armor, finds the kill on a Johnny, and he spots all the Jester players off respawn, finds another. Maybe holding on for his teammate to get that pull out, but the lightning strike gets called in. Formal finds the kill. Jester there, pretty much trapped inside that bunker area. Scump gets the flag away, but Nihil coming up right behind him. Now he makes his presence known. Scump has to turn around while running.
That can't happen!
No!
You can't let that happen. Scump gives him the yup-deezy there, drops him down. He's going to run this flag in. He's going to earn the Hellstorm, and Scump is putting on a show. He's been extremely consistent, which is what they really needed for this team. He's showing it right now against some of the best ARs in Call of Duty. Obviously, Formal's got his hands full right now, currently sitting at 8 and 12. An uncharacteristically slow start from him, and it's because of Nameless, of Study, matching the gun skill, matching the gunfights right now. OpTic Gaming, though, they're bringing this game back. They should get the scrap time, but LG, they're already pushed towards bunker.
Yep, they're set up a little bit earlier, but that's a huge win for Scump, and not one you should win when you have the cover there for Nameless. He's got the kinetic armor, probably going to be popping. Here he goes. 1, give me 2. Scump opening things up in a big way, and he is on a 5 streak, Jack.
He knew exactly what he needed to do there. Floods right in. He's got 2 streaks now. This is where Scump gets scary. We all saw his 12 streak he got back in this exact hardpoint just one event ago. He's going to play this angle, and I mean, I 100% expect him to earn that Cerberus. Scump is taking over.
Who's coming in from Formal? I just want to check real quick what he has left. He just has the Lightning left, so he's used the Dart now, used the Hellstorm.
And this is a map that you can snowball from the side that Luminosity is on. Like, you can get control of that back barn area, you can spawn them back alley, and you can make plays. Like, this game is not over. There's still a ton of time left.
Trying to win one gunfight here is Scump, tagged up and has to back down. You'll see the drones got into the backside of OpTic Gaming's track. Scump, oh God! Lord have mercy, Scump shreds too in any attack. Thwarted from the side of Luminosity, and now the Lightning's going to come in from Formal. He's going to call it in, clear the way for the dunk.
Control for TSM, and it looks like it's just going to be Scump trying to contest, and during that contention, he takes out 2 players, waiting for his teammates to push down into the hill.
He's got 3.
Fantastic job by Scump. He's got 40 kills.
Woo! Scump going big. HC out now. They're up 90. He's in cruise control, just destroying the submachine gun players of TSM. You want to know why he was our Stage 1 MVP? Look to the top right. Look at that stat line. The kid's a monster.
And OpTic Gaming could potentially close it out on this hill as well. So TSM needs to challenge, all time left on it. It looks like they got players spawning all the way out. They're going over towards apartments, trying to attack towards stairs, and it looks like they're going to have one attempt to make this happen. Scump takes out one. Another player coming in and gets
huge plays for the team. Looks like Karma taking the initial time on this hill. One player around the corner playing patiently, not trying to give away his position. Cloud9, though, is trying to close in on multiple entrances. Scump and Crimsic shutting it down despite how good of a play it may be. Lacefield the only one able to come out on top with a kill there. And a net positive, a net gain of -4. In terms of kills and deaths there, Cloud9 has another failed push.
Well, here you have Scump heating up on a 5 streak, gonna make it 6, has the lightning strike, 25 away from that Hellstorm, and of course this has been a full 30 seconds in this hill so far for OpTic Gaming. The largest lead we've seen in this game, and they are letting it ride. C9, they can barely set foot inside it, and as soon as they do, they gotta deal with the wild Scump. He picked up the full streaks.
They cannot feed Scumpy like this. Scumpy feeds off the...
There's the actual Hellstorm. He still has a Cerberus, still has the lightning and kinetic to work with here, Jack.
And I do believe OpTic Gaming, they've pushed through the first line of defense. Scump now flooding into the objective to help out his teammate. OG up by 60. The Cerberus is coming in now. Scump is positive 11. A minute and 15 in the hard point.
Oh my God, get going.
And he gets the third with kinetic armor, challenges the fourth. Oh, this is just getting out of hand quick. A 120-second swing in favor of OpTic Gaming. They found their stride, and now they're punishing LG here.
Might as well use that lightning soon, because you're about to get another pal. You do see Cerberus still doing work, but it's Formal with the three-piece in front to pick up everything. The VMP at long range, almost working for Scumpy, but now we're getting ready to rotate out towards Rocks. You just got a couple seconds here before they'll get set up. He's got to try to pay towards the streaks. Do you think about using the lightning at this point when you only need 2 more kills?
I mean, they're already in position, right? I think if they get pushed out of this back satellite area, use it as a tool to break, but right now they're in full command. Save it for a dire moment. When your kill feed has been all green like this for the last 3 minutes, there's no reason to just spam
and this is the same thing we saw earlier.
Look at the kill feed.
Formal is killing everything. He's got the race to go with 8-2, 5-2. Look at the streak.
It's a combined 17, 18, 19 streak from OpTic Gaming. This is what's so scary about this team. They just got 20 straight kills.
And this is exactly how they opened the game up. Remember, big streaks from Formal, big streaks from Scump, and they started to blow it away, and what looked like a tight game is about to be wrapped up. There's a Cerberus, there's a lightning, there's the rain, everything on the map in OpTic Gaming.
And the Hellstorm missile, and his teammates are able to get the return as Scump. He's pulling the flag. He was all the way across the map. There was only one player left alive for Apotheon. Legal gets taken down.
This is a cap.
This is going to be another cap for OpTic Gaming.
Look at that again. OpTic Gaming get 4 dead, and they make the most of the opportunity. Scump gonna run this one in with ease, and hey, if he really needed to, if he didn't feel that confident, he had kinetic armor as well. OpTic Gaming doing everything they can to close this series out 3-1. They do not want to give Apotheon another chance in the S&D game mode.
Yeah, and now Apotheon, they need to be super aggressive here, right? They need to pick up the pace. They can't worry about their corners anymore. And this is going to let OpTic Gaming sneak around the map. If they choose to do so, pops the kinetic armor. Scump picks up 2. Great defensive play by him. And with that 7.5 second respawn, these guys got to wait so long for their teammates to catch up with them.
And now he's just 25 points away from another score streak. He gets 2 more. That's really going to be the nail in the coffin. You've got to expect OpTic Gaming to close this one out when really there hasn't even been a chance outside of that one opportunity for Apotheon to score in this game. And number 4 really putting on a show is Scump right now, 19-6. No one's even close to him. He's on a 7 streak as well. And look, the Cerberus coming in.
Yeah, it's the Scump's show once again, man. And I'm just thinking, when he has that flag in hand, if he continues the wall run, the streaks might not even hit him. The Hellstorm missile, maybe if he gets lucky, I mean, he could just drop down to a platform. A lot of different things that could have worked differently for Apotheon there, but 40 seconds remaining. They need to make something happen, and they need to make it happen now.
Revin, I love the positivity and kind of feeding the people out there for the hope.
Just yet. I mean,
but I'm going to tell you right now, Scump's got 2 streaks. This is really their last-ditch effort, and there's no way it's going to happen.
That seals it.
OpTic Gaming will be the final team to qualify here on day 2 for the Call of Duty World League North American region. What a performance they put on in that CTF game mode, led by Scump. 22-6 on a 10 streak, not able to make it 11 there.
Only one alive for OpTic, and they were so good in Search and Destroy at Totinos. If they don't replicate that again this weekend, they could be in trouble.
Yeah, they were great. They were winning their gunfights. They were doing a really good job. They didn't have any crazy strategies. They were just taking it to them, and there's 2 kills. 1v2. Can Scump do it? He's got 30 seconds on the clock.
I think he's going to opt it. Yeah, he's going to turn around and go the other way. Is he going to be able to wins it? So we're going to have a 1v1. We're going to have Scump going up against Pac-Man here in a 1v1. Could it be a 4v1 for Scump? This would be unreal.
He's got to try and get it down. Let's get eyes on here. As you can see, Pac-Man, he's scared to check it. You know he has a sub, and A comes in. He's able to back away. He has the HC card too. He's going to decide to use it. He brings it out. Can he pick up Pac-Man? The 1v4 in the first round. Is he able to do it? It's gone. He's solid. Not going to be able to get it through.
Yeah, but Scum gets an idea of where Pac-Man is at this point in time, so he gains that information. Pac-Man throws that perfect grenade. The grenade was placed perfectly by Pac-Man onto the B site. Just wasn't enough to finish him again. Scum.
There it is!
And Scum with a 1v4 round number 1, Maven. Unreal.
That was
Unreal.
absolutely unbelievable. You know, once after the first kill, I wasn't really thinking about much, but he got that second amazing challenge, gets the headshot. The one where he mantled pre-fight, I thought he was
Kill
toast
that.
there.
Scum picks up 2, they'll come around the back. Scumpy with a 3, and he shuts down Splice in one foul move. Cerberus is out.
He's trying to, he hasn't managed to.
Wow, wow, wow. It just shows how well, if you communicate and pinch together, look at this scoreline. You know, more than anything, I think Splice...